So I'm bringing you guys post commentary on Rocket League. My favorite power-ups were number 1, the plunger. So you'll see what it is if you don't know what it is already later on in the video. And I'm basing my power-ups on their ability to score goals, just in my case. So number 1 is the plunger. Number 2, the boxing glove. 3, the porcupine spikes, the spikes. And 4, which you just saw right there, is the freeze power-up. I've always definitely liked ice. My favorite character on Mortal Kombat was Sub-Zero. My brother's favorite character was Johnny Cage. And apparently you can kill a guy with 4 ball punches on that game. But yeah, on that replay you can see how good the plunger was. The plunger doesn't take any of your shit. The plunger's not going to have any of your shit. And you know, if you're trying to put that shit in my life, I'm just going to unclog it. So everyone should be like a plunger, not take any shit, not have any shit in their life. Just like unclog all that. Right here's some more plunger action. It's basically an extension of my body. It's definitely my best power up. And yeah, this is a game that always kind of gets swept under the rug for me. I play shooter games probably 85% of the time, but it's always nice to get a break from the shooter games and play this. Wish I would have done a few more sessions with this and then be playing in the future. I don't know if I'm going to upload it, but and I wasn't really sure what a good upload length was. I see longer videos on YouTube and I also see shorter videos. I definitely watch them both. I usually don't watch videos longer than 20 minutes or 15 minutes or something though, unless I really like the uploader. And there was a lot of trash talk going on in this game. If you can see the chat in the upper left hand corner, if you want to replay it and look at the chat. I definitely like how this game has that chat function too. I wish other games would have it. They would obviously need some sort of censor though, or some sort of filter so people couldn't say really messed up stuff, but it's always nice to be able to communicate with the chat because not everyone likes talking on the headset or whatever, or wearing the headset, or there might be people sleeping in their house, but like the chat's really good. And Battlefield has those request orders that you can do, like you can say you need a medic or you need ammo. That's always good. And I think one of the reasons why I like this game so much is just because it's so simple. I think the simple games are always the best, the ones that don't try and do too much. You know, like board games are usually pretty simple, card games are simple, your basic sports are simple. This game right here is simple, Rocket League. Mortal Kombat, simple. So I think those games, yeah, like those games always do the best. And they did a really good job of adding stuff in the game. I mean, you can see in the video like all the different arenas I play in, all the different ways to customize your car. You can see I have a Santa hat on right here. I was playing around the holidays, so I definitely thought that was really nice. Right there, I try and win the game with my spike power-up, but I think the tornado denied me. It's always kind of bad when you can't execute your power-ups. If you get the spikes and you can't get a goal, it's always kind of bad. You're kind of lucky to get the spike and don't really execute, but I didn't really have enough time, and it's not like I execute all the time anyways. I definitely mess up, but you wish you could execute more. And that's another thing. It's always good to play in close games. It's always good to have adversity and just get practice in these situations. I'm not really sure if you can teach clutch or the clutch gene, if it's a gene or if you can teach it, but just being in these situations, you definitely just get used to it. And we played a lot of close games. We lost one close game, got blown out once, and then we had one blowout, but all the other games were close, which I put in the video. So it was a good session overall. And right here, another reason why I like the plunger, it can not only score goals, but it can take away goals. And you can see in the chat, the guy thought he had something. He types no there, a really dramatic no. But yeah, better safe than sorry. If the ball's on our side, I just want to just get it out and put it on the other side. So, kind of like a really basic tip, but you don't want the ball on your side. You want it on your opponent's side if you're trying to win. And definitely later on in the video, there's an own goal by one of my teammates. I wanted to mention that because the times that I score an own goal are they're usually absolute laser beams. I usually paint the corner, snipe the corner, just an absolute laser beam right in the corner of the net. And it's an own goal on accident because I'm trying to clear the ball away, but I somehow end up placing it perfectly in one of the corners of the net. And I always thought it was kind of funny or kind of weird because I can never do that on offense, but the few times I've done it have just been on defense. I'm just trying to clear the ball and I hit it and it's going like at least 80, but it's just perfectly in the back of the net somehow. And I can never do that on offense, and I'm sure other people have that problem as well, but just kind of funny. Right there, right here I have a cake on my car. That's from Portal, if anyone was curious. They have thousands of these toppers. Right there demonstrates how bad I am again. I should have been able to stop that, but it's not an own goal. He had to do the work, but I made it a lot easier on him by being a bad player. And even though I'm just a casual player, I still thought these matches were fun because they were close. I still felt like I did things in the matches to help us win, so you know, I'm not necessarily a good player, but I still thought the matches were fun. Hashtag things an arsonist would say. And right there I turned my spikes on and I juked that guy out. I got jukes for days. I got jukes on deck. I've played Madden before. I know how to juke somebody. Get right out of the way and I drive that right in the back of the net. Got my present trail going on. Yeah, and the video is coming to a close here. I always thought these were funny too when the ball gets frozen and people have to wait underneath it. The ball is just kind of frozen in the air, and people usually don't know how to do aerials, especially me. We don't know how to do aerial goals, so we just kind of wait underneath it for it to thaw. But you can see on my first clip I actually did manage to hit it while it was in the air, so that's why I thought it was a good clip. Even though it's just kind of basic, it's good for me. And right there was the own goal I mentioned earlier, but I'm going to bail him out and score the game-winning goal. For the final clip of this, thanks everyone for watching, have a good day and all that other good stuff.